Yo! It's a scene for Secrets of the Golden Dawn, a classic World of Darkness joint set in Hawaii. Today, Duke Devon Llewellyn is receiving a new puka to his keep. He knows that she's got some interesting things going on. So he's actually decided very quickly upon receiving her that he's going to make use of the young bunny and send her somewhere to someone. But he does receive her in court first. So that gorgeous example of nobility comes walking in on Lucy and smiles to her.
She does a two-fingered, salute thing and nods at him.
A smile. It must be Lucy.
She shrugs.
Oh, boy. I take it your travels went well, so that you're here.
They were good.
I know you're in a position where you require the hospitality of the courts. So I have found a home for you. Someone who can help while you get your feet under you.
She nods.
Can you travel on your own, or do you need help with transportation and the such?
She looks at him, blinks a few times, and she says, I need all the help I can get.
Uber. Got it. No nod. Well, are you ready to go now?
She blinks, looks at the door, looks at Devon.
I'll help you carry your things. When he calls an Uber and he sets its location, he gets Lucy set into it. He'll kind of put her bags in the back. And he'll lean in the window before it goes. And I'll pass her a business card. I'll say, if you need
She'll
anything,
take it.
make sure to get back to me, okay?
She'll blink a few times and then nod.
And he'll wave. Bye. Kind of pat the edge of the car. And the driver will drive off. So the driver starts to drive. And where you are is in Honolulu.
Mm-hmm.
And the driver actually starts to drive for a good while. It's about 30 minutes.
Oh wow, that's a long ways, actually.
Yeah, in Hawaii, that's almost the other side of the island. But he actually kind of turns, not off-road, but off the main road. And onto he's going into a forested area, which, remind yourself, in Hawaii, this means that it's all but jungle-ish, kind of rainforesty.
She kind of smiles. It's kind of a creepy smile, but she smiles.
And he'll kind of look at the thing and look at her and look at the thing and look at and he blinks because you're in the middle of fucking nowhere. And he just blinks. Blink, blink. Am I supposed to drop you off here?
She looks at him and then she just smiles.
There must be something wrong with my app. He'll kind of tap his phone.
I doubt it.
Blink. Are you gonna be okay, miss? You're like an older African-American guy. He's just kind of like, what?
She just gives him this look that is like, oh my god, this bitch is probably this most terrifying bitch in the world. Oh god, she's gonna be fine.
He'll shake his head. He'll kind of go and get her bags from the back and just kind of leave her on the side of the road. And there is an off-road road that kind of goes into the forest.
She'll hoist her bag up, listen very carefully to the sounds around her, and she's walking cautiously down the road.
So she has a cute sense of hearing, so I'm not going to make you
Yes.
roll for it. After a bit, she realizes she's being followed.
She'll
And then
keep walking slowly, like paying
she's
close
a
attention
bunny.
to it. Mm-hmm.
She's a little bunny. She realizes it's a predator that's following her. A predatory animal.
Okay. So she immediately has her bow ready. And she's completely ready to for kill while she's walking cautiously. Like she's not like freaking out or anything, but she's trying to make sure that she's aware when it comes close into view.
Yeah, and something does step out into view, and for a bunny, this might be a little like, oh shit! Oh fuck! Oh shit!
Mm-hmm.
That comes into view.
Okay.
Kind of looking.
Well then. She carefully has her bow drawn and is pointed at it. Like, if you come closer, I'll fire.
It sniffs the air. Kind of sniffle. And it kind of tilts its head looking at her. And then it sits down. And then it like lays down. And puts its chin on its paws.
She'll relax the bow.
It'll chuff softly at her.
She narrows her eyes and then she'll say, "Wolves are uncommon in Hawaii. Who are you?"
He'll tilt his head the other way and say, thanks be to God, I'm not a wolf. And his tail will sweep. I'm a fox.
I'm sorry, that looks like a wolf to me. Out of character.
And he'll bounce his paws. And he'll roll on his back. Look at my fox paws. And he'll wiggle his ears. Look at my fox ears.
She kind of rolls her eyes. So, are you who I'm supposed to be meeting?
Is anybody really supposed to be doing anything?
Yes, all the time, every time.
That implies a predestination. I'm just not about that life. I prefer free will. And he rolls onto his tummy again.
She puts her hand on her hip. The name is Lucy. Yours?
I said I'm a fox.
Okay. Fox. She nods.
He'll plop his butt down. He'll walk over to her and he'll nose her hand.
She'll pet him.
He purrs. As he gets closer, she realizes he's a coyote. He's not a wolf. That's just a very fluffy coyote, is what it is.
a day.
And he'll shake himself off, and he'll shift into his human form. He's actually very tall. And he'll smile down to her.
So, Fox.
So, Lucy.
Take me where we're supposed to go? She shrugs.
You're here.
She blinks and looks around. Okay. She shrugs. Looks like home.
He'll point up.
She'll look up.
It is a tree community, is why.
She nods.
The Freehold is a treetop community. And he'll smile.
Well then, I prefer the wilderness anyways.
Most of us here are a bit more in connect with nature, if you will.
That's how I was raised anyways, so.
And he'll smile to her. Sorry if I'm disappointing. I'm very often used to disappointing people.
She narrows her eyes.
He'll go over
She
to
just
you.
kind of.
Go on.
She's just sizing him up.
How good are you at climbing?
I'm terrible.
Okay. He'll pick her up and he'll throw her on his back. And then he'll reach up and grab like a rope ladder, as it were, and start scaling it very easily. Actually, got very hard.
She's just shaking her head. Like, God damn it, you know Puka E's in her head.
So he picks her up and he carries her up, and he'll drop her on a platform up in the trees. It looks to be like a little community area.
Mm-hmm.
I'll smile. You're probably gonna need a room.
That would help, yes.
So I'll kind of take her across some of the bridges and whatnot. And I'll say, "Do you mind having a roommate?"
I used to live in a one-room building with many people. You decide.
So he'll knock on a door to one of the tree houses, and she hears like a tinkle and some things fall, and I'm like, ouch, ow, 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 ooh, okay, ow. And then the door opens, and there is a little fairy, no joke, about the size of a fucking Barbie doll,
Oh my
floating in
god.
the air right there. And she'll smile at them. Oh, hi, 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 how are you? Hi, and she'll fly around.
She just kind of gives him this look. And then she just smiles. Oh my god, this girl is smiling sweetly? Ooh, it's kind of creepy.
Annalise will hug her face. Hi!
Hello.
Oh, hi!
Hello again?
Hi!
She just pats her head.
She kind of drops in the air a little bit.
My roommate, I assume.
You'd be assuming right, I guess. Count? And Fox nods. Uh-huh. I thought you two would work well with each other. You're probably gonna balance the shit out of each other.
Heavy sigh.
Look at me no sass, young lady.
She'll be a lovely roommate. There's this twitch in her smile.
I'm a very lovely roommate. I cook and I clean and I take care of my space and I have books and I know how to sing. I can sing like a birdie. You want to hear? And she starts singing.
She rubs the bridge of her nose and she's like, "It's wonderful, thank you."
And she'll like kind of turn it back to Lucy and flap her wings. Do you like my wings? They're like little pretty pixie wings.
She looks at them. She does a few blinks and she's like, "They look very sturdy, I suppose."
They are. I can carry 5 elephants on them.
Could you repeat that? It was kind of cracked up a little bit.
She says they are. I can carry 5 elephants on them.
She nods. I suppose I would have to see this.
Okay, and she flies off. And the count catches her leg, like, no, not again. Not again. No. And she puts her back, like, no.
You hear Lucy do this heavy sigh as like she's thinking, I could have gotten rid of her for a little bit.
And looks back at Lucy.
Smile so sweetly.
Welcome to my parlor, said the spider to the fly. Count says.
So, I'm the fly, I suppose.
We'll find out.
She shrugs.
Are you hungry?
She looks at him. And then the loudest stomach growl comes from this woman. Like, what the fuck?
We'll poke her belly. Right over her belly button. It's like, I didn't ask you. Shut up.
I suppose it answered for me, though.
Rude. I don't motion her to follow him.
She'll
And
follow
Eloise will be like, okay, bye. Bye. I love you. Bye. And she'll wave.
Goodbye. I love you too.
She sleeps. Fox nods. Sometimes she sleeps. I swear.
I swear to God, she just rubs the bridge of her nose.
She's very sweet. Good girl.
Yes, but
No buts.
if you get something that's too sweet, you get diabetes.
That's a myth. He'll take her into his own 2-story treehouse. It's actually pretty. It's like very kind of bohemian and nice, and it's got like Native American and Hawaiian and like stuff in it. And he'll open up a crock pot and he'll spoon out some soup for the both of them.
She'll smile.
And there's like these 2 like hammock chairs. You know those kind of chairs?
Mm-hmm.
Like hanging from the ceiling from the rafters. So he'll plop in one.
She'll sit down and start eating the soup that was
So
given to her.
What about you to Hawaii?
Oh wait, no, she wouldn't do that. She would do Grace first, and then she would do that. And then she'll look at him. She'll say, "Well, I suppose it was the sights."
You mean it wasn't Delta?
It could have been.
Cause we're Delta Airlines and life is fucking nightmare.
But no, it was American Airlines.
They still run.
I like a challenge, so if somebody ever touched me, I would punch them in the face.
Oh, I'm better than mine.
She grins.
So if you need CPR, you're dead. You realize that, right? Like, I can't help you. You're gonna punch me in the face.
I never said I would punch you in the face.
Oh, you'll be fine then.
She smiles.
He nibbles on his stew. It's super, super good. Fox is a very good cook.
Then the soup is gone in 2 seconds.
Mhm.
And she holds out the bowl like she's wanting seconds.
Okay, Oliver Twist. I'll take it. Give her some more. You like it?
It's terrible.
It's bunny
And
stew.
she makes this honking noise with her nose while she's eating.
Yeah, I'll say it's bunny stew.
Delicious.
You can tell he's joking. It's beef.
Honestly, though, like the way she looked at him, like she wouldn't have minded eating bunny stew.
So I hear there's court in like 2 days, I think. Maybe sooner. Maybe later. Who the hell knows? I don't.
You have your work cut out for you.
I know, right? I'm a terrible count. He looks down and pouts.
Just the worst, I suppose. She just looks at him, eyeing him up and down.
He's actually one of the better ones.
Puka ease, girl, Puka
No,
ease.
I
She
know.
complimented him.
For the audience. He sighs deeply and lays back on the hammock, like on the hammock chair. So, what kind of things do you like to do?
She thinks. I love
Pillage
picking
the.
flowers and creating flower wreaths. I love sewing and gardening. Just that kind of like. She
Oh,
nods.
yeah, 100%. I see that.
She'll
Wait,
look down and then she'll say, "In all honesty, I don't have a lot of interests, but I suppose simple things like reading to pass the time or practicing my archery."
I couldn't fire a bow if I was legless.
We
You'd
could
think.
see there is a gift called metamorphosis. Do you have it? If you do, you could probably see yourself without legs and try to fire a bow.
I said Legolas like the elf, but I like your version better.
Luckily, I do know who he is. I don't watch TV, though.
Why not?
I mean, I guess I don't have any reason not to.
I don't watch TV, but we have Wi-Fi out here.
She pulls out her phone and she's like, I just make phone calls. And it's a Nokia.
Wow. No wonder you were so heavy when I was carrying you up the ladder.
Industrial strength. I like things that last.
You're coming on to me. He'll say, he'll pull his tablet out. He'll spin it.
She'll
It's
just
tablet.
chuckle.
It's new.
I never really understood technology.
What's
Then
that I
again,
understand about it?
I was raised completely without it, so.
On the reservation, I was too. No, I'm kidding. I never fucking seen a reservation a day in my life. That's not even me joking, actually. Everybody thinks because I'm native blooded that I must have been born out and like on some fucking Cheyenne reservation or some shit like that. I'm Lakota, but that ain't my upbringing. I was born in fucking Brooklyn. I'm not.
Hmm.
My parents are best friends.
She nods.
It's actually a funny story. You want to hear it?
She looks. She looks to the side, then looks at him. And she'll say, no, I would not like to hear it at all. Like, whatever.
You ever hear of Stonewall?
Yes.
My parents met at Stonewall during the riots. Chuckle.
Oh my.
My dad accidentally hit my mom in the head with a rock, trying to throw it at a cop. He'll chuckle.
Oh my.
And they went to a diner afterwards. And they became the best of friends. And my dad was gay and my mom was a lesbian. But
That's a
they
very
wanted to
interesting
have
backstory.
they wanted to have kids. And back in that day, you know, things were different. So they got married and they agreed that they'd have us, you know, and raise us together. And they'd allow themselves, you know, lovers on the side. And they had me and my sister. They ain't
Still, that sounds
together.
like a reasonable outcome.
Well, they stayed together until we were adults. And then my dad married his partner that he had been with for, well, since I was a child. I consider him like a father to me, myself. Then my mom met somebody new. And he'll smile warmly.
I mean, it sounds like a happy ending to me.
It's kind of hard growing up that way, but it's nice. I mean, I'll be honest, I didn't know any of that until I was high school, I think. But everybody always thinks just because I'm Native American, I must have been like born on a reservation.
She thinks for a moment.
I mean,
People think because I'm a bunny, I'm timid.
oh no, bunnies fuck everything and like to bite. He'll not.
She
Oh no,
smiles.
I don't make that mistake. Anybody ever have their face split open by a rabbit would know they ain't timid.
And she does a very sweet but sinister smile.
You got title on you, or are you just a? He stops himself from saying just a comment. That's not the way he wants to put that.
She looks at him, narrows her eyes, and since he stopped what he was saying
What
in
was
the
the comment?
middle of the sentence, she'll be like, "Oh, I am just a commoner."
I wasn't gonna say it. Or goes nose in it.
Don't worry, I said it for you. She
Why
smiles.
would it be like that?
But in fact, that is exactly what I am. So.
He just face palm, double face. Oh, all the rubbing, all the face rubbing. Okay, you know what? I can't even with you.
She just laughs.
I'm gonna hang you upside down from the roof.
What's wrong with being a commoner?
What's wrong with being a commoner? I was once a commoner too.
She shrugs.
I didn't say anything wrong with being a commoner. I just needed to know if you are a commoner or if you came to me with title.
And you have your answer now. She smiles.
I have the answer of a puka. Don't play with me. Folds his fingers over his stomach. There are two puka in this scene. Jesus fucking Christ, it's exhausting.
I can tell you that I used to be more than a commoner, but I used to be, in fact, a knight of House Alunid.
Huh? That's why they sent you to me. I'm House Lunid. I mean, I'm not the only one, but they probably didn't send you to DeAndre because he would have hit on you.
She nods, and it's best I don't break my own count's fingers lest I be beheaded.
I have this beheadment fetish, but it's only gonna work once. So I'm saving it for that right girl.
I mean, technically, it would just be a throwaway, anyways.
Right.
So why wait? Find somebody on the street that you find attractive and then
I'm not
carry out your
beheading
desires.
myself, but it's how I want to go. No, actually, do you know how I really want to go? Like how I actually really want to go.
I suppose you'll tell me anyways.
He shuts up. He folds his hand behind his head.
Well, damn.
And he smiles at her.
She smiles back. She's not breaking eye contact with him. It's kind of creepy. And what the fuck? This girl.
There's a reason Devin put him with her.
So I guess they're just kind of sitting there staring at each other.
You can do it all day.
I suppose if you have nothing further, I guess I should go to my room. Actually, uh,
He smiles.
more soup. She just thinks of going back to her room. Oh god.
He just smiles.
Her eyes twitching. Uh,
Like a fucking statue.
more soup. Please, oh count.
Look over at the pot. His lips sealed.
Well, you honestly answered my question.
His eyes sparkling.
Heavy sigh.
the little hammock just rocks gently.
She just sips her soup, rocking gently in the other one.
Eyes locked on her. Pretty much the look in his overlay.
She's just staring at him, with pretty much the look in her overlay. She crosses her arms even.
He lays back and puts his hands behind his head.
Sip soup. Sets down the empty bowl. Lays back in the other hammock, still staring at him.
There are worse things that could be happening. The poor audience.
God, this is just. I'm dying though.
His finger will curl the air. Come here. Come here. He doesn't say it, but it's the motion of come here, get close, come here. Give me your ear.
She gets up, walks over to him.
Are you ready for this shit?
Yes.
See, motions are to get right in there. Get that little bunny ear right there.
She like closes her eyes, preparing for him to scream.
Then he just whispers one word. He goes, Rosebud. That's all he says. Rosebud.
She tilts her head to the side and just looks at him.
He just smiles. Do you want to end it there?
Yeah.
Okay. Bye, people.
Bye.